What is going on? I think I'm live. This is going to be kind of a interesting stream here. Let's see. Is this working? It is working. Let's go. The stream is working. At least it should be working. If it's not working, we'll figure it out. But in this stream today, we're going to be building a Zillow web scraper from scratch. So I have a little bit of a process that I want to share of me building this. I tried to record this video one time and it took I don't know, 4 hours just because of the way the web scraper was built. So now this time I'm going to try to do it live and then I'll compile it into 2 separate videos later. So yeah, let's see how far we can get with this one. This will be interesting. So let's see. Where do we begin? Well, I'm going to head on over to Zillow and we shall get started. I hope I don't dox myself in this video. I probably will though. Okay. Here we go. Bang. All right, we're on Zillow. So how I want to build this web scraper for this video, and we'll see how far we get. I don't plan on getting too far, but at least I'll be able to make a live video here to share what I'm doing. But to start, we're going to go through this tab here. So this view right here. And we want to grab all the information for each page that's right here. So for the for sale specifically, we want to grab things like this, right? All this information here for each page on the left here. And I think the interesting bit about this is we can only go up to 20-ish pages, I believe. I think if we go all the way down here, we have 4,000 results, so there's no way we'll go past that. Let's see here, 19 and where are you? 20. Yeah, so 20 is the last page we can scrape on. So if we want to build a Zillow scraper specifically for getting listings, which is what I think people will want to use this for specifically at the start. If we're scraping this, we're only going to get the first 20 pages of results. So it will help to narrow your searches down. Because even then, I think we'll still be on page 20, right? Yeah, we have 1,500 homes. And we want to get all the information for each of these. So we're going to start off with, let's make a new folder here. And we're going to do what we've always been doing, except this time, what I think I'm going to do is make a Google plugin, right? We're going to make a Google Chrome plugin for this because in past, I've tried to use Puppeteer or Selenium to make a Zillow web scraping plugin, and I've gotten IP banned in a way, or they have bot checks. So if you're trying to scrape Zillow, they will find you, and they'll basically restrict your IP for a little bit, and you'll have to wait until you can get back on it. So the way we're gonna get around this is by making a Chrome extension, and how we do that is literally ridiculously super simple. We can just go into here and ask ChatGPT, right? So build me a simple Chrome extension. Build me a simple Chrome extension that goes to google.com. So we're going to use this as our foundation for our app. But what we're basically going to want to do is we're going to want to start off with a check for this URL here, that it's in the for sale URL. Because I don't know if they're all, maybe not. Maybe we can do them for either. Because the sold ones, right, or versus, okay, I guess if we do it this way, or we grab this information, we'll be fine. The way it's been kind of tricky before scraping Zillow, because if you open up a for sale link here, yeah, see, even the information here is different. And they have the MLS number and the distributed by. This is interesting. They have, dude, they got these. Look at these. I have not seen this in Zillow. What? It's fancy. But this down here, this information, right? So that is kind of what we're looking at, right? As far as that goes. But if we go to rent, right? And if you click on a rent one, you can see the information's on the right here. So we can't scrape the individual like links, like, you know, for each one like this. So it's gonna be interesting. Let's see how far we can get with this one. Let's do this then. So we have our what looks like a manifest background pop-up, some HTML. Sick. So I shall make a new folder for this one. I'll call it Zillow Live because we're going to try to do this one live and see how it goes. Save all. Also, I'm building a sales AI bot pretty soon. That should be interesting. Hopefully we'll be able to respond to emails automatically, but we shall see how that goes. That was on my project here previously, but we shall manifest.json, which we can just copy over from here. Nope. Timeout. What the heck? That's so weird. Oh, it wants me to, this is so gross. It wants me to use a command here. Say, that's so disgusting. So we're gonna have it switched up a little bit. Or say, don't use a command, have it be a button when it takes me, when it's clicked, take me to Zillow.com. Because hopefully what this will do is just take us to Zillow.com as opposed to having to do some command or whatever to do it. Let's see. How's the stream holding up? This is a very, very test stream. All right, sweet. Does seem like everything's going well. Oh, I could also be recording this. I don't know. We'll lighten the load for my computer. All right, let's see what we come up with. So we have our new manifest here, which we can swap out, and then our new pop-up HTML, which I will add. I just don't feel like making these boilerplates. Yeah, but it doesn't add the. This is gonna. Let's see. I need it so when there's a button on the pop-up, it then takes me to Zillow.com. Of course, it's got to style the button too. Jesus Christ. Yeah, there's popup.js, which we'll put in there. Go to Zillow button. Okay. So do I need a background JS for this? Do not think so. Pop-up JS, let's see. Okay, yeah, no, we don't. Okay, so I'm just going to keep it like this for now. So now when this button with ID Zillow, go to Zillow button, go to Zillow, it will get element by ID. When it is clicked, create Chrome tab. We actually just want this to be update. And this will change our current URL to the Zillow URL. So now if we go here, I have even like a test one here, but I'm gonna remove that for now. We can load in this. Oh, gross. All right. I hate this. We're just gonna goodbye and goodbye. We don't need icons where we're headed today, guys. We don't need no gosh dang icons. Retry. Perfect. Navigate to Zillow. So that will do. So now if we come in here, we have navigate to Zillow, which is our new pop-up extension right here. So if I click on this, it takes us to Zillow. Look at that. Isn't that sick? Let's continue on here. So I want this to take us to a specific URL to start off with, just to keep it consistent, but we're gonna go for this little section of downtown Chicago. Should be pretty neutral zone, being in one of the biggest US cities. But if we slap this new URL in here, right, and we save this, head back here, we'll refresh this. If we do one of these, it takes us to the correct URL. So this is the Chicago URL that I want to poach, right? And we're gonna go through here and kind of do our thing. A couple things to note is we're just gonna be scraping the information from here, like I said first, but I did originally have a scraper that will let us enrich the data for each of these listings. So right now we only get the data for these listings, like the price, the bedroom count, bathroom count, square feet, the address, the MLS number, and the brokerage. But we are going to want also, if any sane person is watching this, the juicy information, the reason why we're here, the listing agent, and the number is, or the email also is key. And then if there's any additional information, like there's all kinds of stuff on Zillow, like a walk score, transit score, bike scores, estimated ranges, estimated payments, when it was built, square feet price, garages, HOA fees, all this good information here, which we can do on top of it. But there's a couple issues, because if we scrape each page individually, so like if we were to scrape this page for all of these ones and then try to scrape all the information from here, we have to open up each page individually in our Chrome extension. And once again, you can't do this for you can't do this by just opening up every page individually, because, well, at least on like a Puppeteer or Selenium script, because they will block you because you're using a headless server, or even non-headless, just the way it's communicating to Zillow. It'll ask, like, are you a bot? And you have to do like a bot check. So we're just going to get around this by making a plugin that just basically does it for us. And then we can download the information on each page, like in the pop-up right here, right? It'll be a lot easier too, so you guys won't have to install any scripts or anything. It'll just literally be right here. And yeah, I also might do the same thing for Apollo too. That's another thing I wanted to touch on too. I'll make a different video about this probably, but there's a better way to get emails than what I've been showing you guys, that I've just discovered it. So, but that's a later topic. But yeah, let's go through this now. So we're gonna want to come on over here and then say, actually, we'll just do what I know is already going to be done. So we want this. We want to add a. We want to add another button, not to close pop-up. We want to scrape page. Scrape page, right? And we'll just change this to Zillow, and we'll change the name to Zillow Scraper. A simple Chrome extension to scrape Zillow.com. Look at that. Already on a roll here. So now we have 2 buttons here. So if I head back over to you, head to our extensions, give this a little refresh. Yeah, we should be able to, look at that, go to Zillow and scrape page. So if we go to Zillow, we'll get our Zillow details here. And now what we want to do is this. We want to figure out what are the boxes we want to find and scrape on the page. And we can kind of start this, I think there, yeah. So if we hover over this section right here, you can see this UL class list and a whole lot of other nonsense here contains these LI cards. And each of these LI cards contains the information that we want. Right? So you can see if as I scroll down, like you can pick each one except for this one here, which is really bizarre, which is a search list first ad. Oh man, so there's ads in here that I can't even see. Maybe it's because of my ad blocker. That might be a reason why do I take that down? Yeah, look at that. There's an ad here. That's incredible. No way. Oh my god. All right. Let's continue then. So yeah, that explains why it wasn't always, it was leaving out 1 or 2 pieces of information in here. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. So we're gonna have it move past the data dash test lists first add ones, but let's do this. So we're gonna copy all of this. I'm gonna move this to a different tab to make this quicker. Okay, so we're gonna say this. I pasted all my code in, say how can I make this so when I click on Scrape Zillow, it shows me how many LI elements are in this element, and then I pasted the main element here in. I just pasted the class in. I didn't paste the entire thing. So if we paste the entire thing, we'll get all of these, which we do not want. Oh god. Right, so now it's looking for, now we need a background JS and a content JS. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. So let's add you, add a background.js, and a content.js. Corey, what's up? Nice seeing you in the chat, man. Let's continue. All right, so we have a content.js. We're just getting straight from ChatGPT. I will slap that in there. And the pop-up JS. Oh, we need the other ID. So this ID, which is scrape page, which is for this one right here. Setup account. We get this. If you want to use a background script. Let's see here. This setup will count the number of LI elements within specific. Alright, we're just going to go with it for now. We have our file in there, so it won't break, but. Okay, so now if I go to you, it goes to the right page. If I scrape the page, look at that, number of LI elements equals 42. Okay, so now we'll say so instead of giving me a notification, can you display the number in the pop-up? And what this will do is hopefully give us the number inside the pop-up. So we had the notification right here, but we're gonna move it to inside of the pop-up so then we can manipulate it later on in the code, like through here. So we have our new LI count will display there. And oh, it's just, Jesus Christ, that link is disgusting. Yeah, and then it will populate the is count display. Okay, there we go. All right, yeah, let's give this a good old shot again, shall we? So that still works. And now we have our LI count will appear here. Number of LI elements, 42. Beautiful. If we scroll on the page here, how many elements are ads? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 7, 9, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 41, 42. There's 42. That is so weird. What the fuck are these? Huh? What is in here? That is bizarre. But if we come into here, these have information, right? Yeah, okay. Okay, so let's look at this. So we want to find ones that have articles inside of them, I'm pretty sure. Because if we look at the search list ad here, right. So these have information in them, but they don't have articles in them. So we can filter it out. Because like if we look at this one, so this list element here, in here, is an ad. But if you look in here, this one, which is a real one, has this article here, which we want to find whatever ones has data test property cards. So we want to find every single list element that has an article element with this element in it. So let's say, can you filter the LI elements so it finds, so it has to have this data-test property card in the article tag. And hopefully this will filter them out, right? It's kind of the goal. If request is count ally elements. If what? Okay, rewrite the entire section of popup.js with the changes. So my theory is this. We're going to have it go through each of these articles here. So now each of these list items, we're going to have it extract the information inside of the Zillow listing. Right. So in this article here contains this div, which contains this div here, which contains the Zillow link, the MLS ID. What else we got? The price. The price is in here. And then the other stuff, like whether it's active or not. And some other doodads, information, whatnots. So, yeah, we'll just continue with that. Wait. Wait, where do I put this? See, I do not know how to code at all. A content script. Do I have anything in my content script? Oh, look at that. I'm so stupid. Count ally elements that have this. Right. Oh, okay, let's give it a shot. Screw it. Screw it, screw it. 27. 105. What? Nah. Okay, so I'm going to say to get the original list of li elements and then filter them down again, because it worked the first time. It just didn't continue filtering them, which is what we want to happen. We want it so when it gets the original set of elements and then it filters them down again, and then we can extract based on those. That's what we're really looking for. Boom. All right. We go here. 9. 31. 41. Yeah, see, this is the issue with Zillow. So you have to have the entire page loaded before you can scrape the information, because it loads dynamically. That's how they get around people with web scrapers. But yeah, see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 rows with one ad, which equals 41 elements. But if I were to refresh this, there's still one ad again, and count it again, there's only 9 because they're not all loaded yet. If I were to do this again, 41. So in order to get this to work, we need it to scroll to the bottom of the page before it extracts everything into a table. Oh, that's just kind of how this works right now, at least. But it'll be a good first little project here. Dave, what's up, man? Welcome to the live stream. This is a pretty boring live stream, but I wanted to do a test live stream to see how it goes. Or dev, whatever. Fuck you. Yeah, let's see here. In each article, we want to extract this information first, preferably, right? Don't these have like names to them too? I don't even know. We'll just do it by the address. Sure. Or the price. Okay. So now, we want to take this data test property card price and grab the span text for each of these LI elements and put them in a table. Because then at the end we can just download the table like a CSV file. Shouldn't be too difficult. Let's see here. What am I looking at? Okay, yeah, so let's go back here and then we'll say okay, so for each LI element that is found, extract the span text from this tag. And then we'll come in and then we'll take the data test tag here, which is this text here for each one. Okay, cool. Don't copy it then. Make sure you copy the data test tag. If I can click on the right thing and put it in a table. Put it in a table in the popup.html. So we want it to extract the span text from each card that contains an article. Yes. Oh, yes. Now, will it give me a scrape page? Create the table. Send the table. Modify the pop-up. Let's go. All right, sick. That seemed to have worked. Let's just give this an old testaroonie. Nothing works until you give it the testaroonie. So we have popup.js, scrape page. Boop. What's the difference? Okay, so this is displaying the count if it exists. This is now displaying the table instead of the count. What we can do is this. We'll do this. We'll add both of them. We want both. We want to know what's really going on here. We want to know what's going on. What is this? Oh, sick. All right. So we have this. Let's continue with the copying. So this is the new content.js, which will send us over the prices and hopefully put it into a table. Okay. Now, the moment of truth. Will this do what I ask? Okay, so let's just load in all the things beforehand. Look at that. Oh my God, it works. That is fantastic. So now if I were to copy all of this, let's head into here. Let's make a table 42. Oh my God. And if we account for the one at the top, We have 41. That is beautiful. Beautiful. That worked so much easier than it's been done before. I've struggled so hard on this for so long. So seeing this is amazing. And then also, it didn't get the right amount of elements, which is really bizarre. I like count elements. I don't know why. That is weird. What if I try this again? Scrape page does not get the elements. Well, that's fine. Whatever. Okay, let's continue. So now we have all this. Let's continue with the information. So we want the styled property card home details list. Zillow, what the fuck are you on? What kind of classifier is that? Holy shit. So I'm looking for okay, we're just going to copy this, and I'm just going to give this a good old, let's see if it can figure this out. So in each LI element also contains this. Okay, this is a shot in the dark. I don't know if it's gonna work, but if it does work, I've saved myself a lot of headache in learning how this stuff works. But basically, we're gonna put in the styled property home card details list class, and then if it finds this, look for the LI with the BDs and get the BD number, the BAs and get the bathroom number, and the square feet and get the square feet number. Ah, look at that. Oh, interesting. Okay, sick. All right, we'll also just do this. We'll also just do another shot. Another shot with this. Price, bedrooms, bathrooms, square feet. I don't know why it adds in different property, whatever. I'm not going to argue with the AI. It's going to take my job anyway. There we go. Okay, so that's all looking great. Nice, fine, and dandy. Let's go to Zillow. Okay, if I... Oh, look at that. Look at that. So now we have our price, our bathrooms, our bedrooms, bathrooms, and square feet. So 3.3, that's correct. I can't see what's under here. 4.6, 2.2, 5.6, 1. Why doesn't it grab this one? That's weird. And then these ones down here it doesn't grab either. Okay, those are null, so that's understandable. But why doesn't it grab those other ones? This 595 house here. What's the difference with this one? Come on, what are you up to? What are you up to? What the hell? What's going on here? We already established that. B. What? Why? Bedrooms. B. All right, we're gonna do this. Sometimes the information does exist, but I get NA. So let's just see if I can throw it back in here, if it works. Oh, who knows? Who knows? Okay, so the checks now for the fuck that doesn't. I don't think this is gonna do anything, but sure. Let's just see. Does this work? My guess is no. What's yours? Put it in the chat now. No. Fuck, dude, why? What the hell? Why doesn't this want to extract? We'll just say for this one. Oh, it's 1 bedroom. Wow, that's incredible. That's incredible. No wonder why they're all like the ones that have the lowest prices. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we're in business. We are in big business. I just forgot what I was doing. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's it. That's it. That is it right there. Boom. Refresh rune. Let's make sure we get all the information. There we go. Look at that. Why is that not working? 199. Oh, if it's a studio. Okay. So if it says studio, can you put studio? Because, God, who lives in a studio, right? Could be me. I like my land. I love my land. Yeah, if studio. For studio, if else. Right. Right. Thank you, AI. Right. All right. There we go. There we go. Okay. Last but not least. Boom. Studio. Look at that. We have all our information. All right. Let's. Okay. All right. So let's check this out again. Okay, so I'm going to paste everything back into here again. I'm going to take the content, I'm going to take the pop-up, I'm going to take this. I'm going to say in each of the Actually, let's not do the URL. I was gonna do the URL next because that's just an easy href. Let's save that for the end, so because that will be always the most, probably the easiest one to get and the most painful one to look at over and over again because it's just so long. So then we'll say in each filtered address there is a with text for the address. Can you grab that and add it to the table? So now we're gonna also get the address. So we're gonna take the address, the MLS ID number, and the brokerage. And then I want to scrape the pictures. I want to scrape the pictures and I want to scrape the links. So I want to scrape the first picture and the first link because that'll allow us to give us some differentiation between the different ones. Let's see here. Oh wait, no, we want to go down here. Okay. So updated HTML CSS. So this query selector also should grab this, which is the address span, which is what we want. This is what we want here. And here we want you. So now we have our address span. So now, where does this get used again? Oh, in the table. Haha, in the details. Right. So now we shall put the details in here. Look at that. So now it's trimming the span of the address, putting in the details for each of the ones. Pushes the details. Then why does it need to display the? I'm gonna skip that. We shall skip that one for now. And the scrape page. Let's take this and there we go. And that adds this here, which I will move to the very end because I do not want to see the address. Who cares? Right. There we go. So now refresh the scraper or the Chrome extension. Now go to the page just in case. And Me doing that messed it up. You gotta be kidding me. What do I have to do to get anything around here? Huh? What? You what? What the heck? You gotta be kidding me, man. You gotta be kidding me. Property details table. Did I forget something? Huh? Did I really forget something? We'll just copy everything again. Maybe I forgot something. It adds that in there, which I think is just for the table to make it look pretty. And then obviously I added that in there, but for good measure, let's do that. Okay. Let's give this another go. So it makes a table, which is nice, but it doesn't get the address. Is it a span? Maybe it's like a different kind of text. It's an address tag and an A text. Was it grabbing the span? How are you grabbing the span? Span, yeah, it's grabbing the span. We want this to grab address. Yes. Yes. Okay, or don't work. That's cool. Look at that. It wasn't the span. So what I did there is I changed this so it was filtering it by the address tag here. It was looking for a span originally. We wanted to find the address tag. So I changed this to address. So I'm going to change this to address text just to keep it cool. And it'll trim that text and put it in there. So now when we scrape the page, we get all our good information here. Get the address, the price, the bathrooms, the bedrooms, bathrooms, square feet, and so on, right? Now, we need a couple more things. Firstly, MLS ID, then the brokerage, then the URL. And then what we'll do is I'll make this go through and scrape every page until there is no more pages. It will just stick with that project for now. I'm not going to enrich all the pages. But what we could do is after, we could have like a button to the side right here. So when we click on it, it opens up the link and then it finds any number in this box here. And it takes the name and the number and the email and puts it in our table as well for us. Right, so then we can get that information too. We can scroll all the way to the bottom here, make sure everything's loaded, and then we scrape the page, and look at that. We've got all our information. Beautiful. And we can have like a button at the bottom to extract this as like a CSV file. So, let's see. What are we looking for? Now let's see how this is divided up as. Okay, this is going to be an interesting one. So how I think I want to do this one is I just want to look for where it says MLS ID, because the thing that's consistent in all these is it says MLS ID and then it has a number with this, and then anything after that comma after the number is the brokerage. And that's consistent across every single one of these ones. Yeah, they're all the same. So we can make this one a little bit more sketchy in terms of how it works. So Okay, this is going to be an interesting one. So we want it to do this. We want it to look for the text that says MLS ID. Put that in as MLS ID. No, MLS info, data test property meta. See, the thing is, I don't think it's going to find that selector, will it? Yeah, see, I don't think, no. Oh, it's looking for this, then find the text inside there. Okay, I guess that will work. So it's looking for this data test property card as defined by here. Wait. We change it to the property card. If that doesn't work, we're changing that to property card. Okay, so we have that. And we have this. Right. I don't think this is going to work, but let's try it anyway. Give this a refresh. Come on, what the fuck? Hello? Zillow? If we inspect this, come on. Dude, no, come on. What am I doing here? Okay, let's just do what I know I thought was wrong at the start. Let's take this and let's find data test property card and put that in here. And then let's delete this. Is that the UL that's on the property card? No, it's the article. You know what? We already selected this. Let's just stick this in there. Call me crazy. Call me crazy, but this is already selected. This is looking for text that matches this. This is also looking for text that matches this. Call me crazy. What? Wrong. We did it wrong. Guys. No. What the fuck? Why isn't this not working at all now? See, that's working now. Let's see. Let's just get this working then. Okay, so we'll head to this again. And I want this. Say for this element, for each li has a similar one with similar text. See, the thing that I'm like curious about is because I hate when it uses selectors like this because they always seem to change, at least from my experience. But who knows? We'll just give this another shot then. Oh my God. All right. Moment of truth. A moment of truth. What the fuck? Why the hell? Const articles. Const. Oh, ally each element. Wait. Huh? No, this is wrong. You forgot if this is an article or not. Right. So we'll continue with this though then, because I think this should be property.price, property.address, property.mlsid, property.brokerage, bedrooms, bathrooms, property, square feet. Yeah, yeah, that should be good. That honestly looks fine. There's nothing I see wrong inherently with this one. It's just this one is a wee tricky. God, go slower, why don't you? Just go slower. Oh man. All right, no faith, but dude, it gets hold on. Let him cook, let him cook. Let him cook. Boom. Look at that. You see this? We have it all right here, baby. MLS, the brokerage, and the Addy. Fan-freaking-tastic. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. So if I scroll all the way to the bottom of this page here, so wait for everything to load. Scrape the page. There we go. Look at that. All of our juicy data that we want right inside of our little Excel or Chrome tab here. Okay, so now last but not least, we're gonna skip on the picture for now, but you would theoretically do that. For each element, we want this. So great. So we say okay, so this is one I'm just going to kind of spitball. I wanted to find the first A tag that contains this one right here. Because we're taking, if we go into, see, even the style property card. Okay, yeah, so we are looking for the style property card here in the article. If we go all the way down, it will be the first one. Okay, it will be the first link. Because like if we see the arrows here, so we're looking at this one, arrow down, arrow down, arrow down, arrow down. And it'll be the first A text with href. And this one will always take us to the correct link. Yes, that will always take us to the correct link. Right. Right. Okay. Okay. Come on, baby. What? There we go. Okay, so that's the URL right there. And now we need to add this to the table. What is this? $, property.url. And then we need to add this also over here to the th/th URL. Okay. Refresh this. All right, come on. Come on, baby. Come on. Hey, look at that. Oh, it's beautiful. It is beautiful. So, look at this. So now we get the page, find the details. Isn't that great? Isn't this great? All of it right here. So I think that's all the information I want/can scrape from this. So if we copy this element here, format this, let's see, we have in our, if we kind of come over here, in our article, so this is the article that we're filtering for over here. So we're looking for this article, which is defined by this, which is this article query for data test property card, which is here, this article data test property card. We're looking for the first href, which is this, which is our home details link, which is the correct link for all of them. The address, the MLS plus brokerage ID, address, MLS, brokerage ID, the price, the bedroom and bathroom and square feet information. These are the photo informations. If we wanted the photos link, we could get them from here. Just find the first link that looks like this and then set that as the photo link for the LI in each one. We have the photos, and we could say there's 33 images, but that's kind of just nonsense information. That's all we can scrape for that. Beautiful. Okay. So this is, I think, where I'm gonna stop for today. We've been going for like what, hour and 10 minutes now, but yeah, that's gonna be, I think, where I stop because I need to get ready. And but this was like a little stream here, but you can kind of see in about an hour we've built out a very simple way to extract information from here. So just scrape the page, and look at that, we've got all our information for the page. And then if we go to the next page, we're gonna have to also make it load in again, which you can automate this so it finds this element, scrolls on it, scrolls all the way down, and then hits the scrape page. And there we go. Look at that. All the information. You can see the numbers line up with the ones in the rows. So yeah, I think that's gonna do it for now. But you can see how this works. Really easy to build, didn't really take that much time, and it's a Chrome extension. Like, I'll probably build one and have it do all the pages at one time. History House, thanks for that comment, dude. Glad you liked the video. Let me know your thoughts though. I liked putting that video together. I thought it was a fun one. I thought it was different from the web scraping projects and stuff. So trying to do more fun AI content. I think that would be interesting. There's a lot of cool stuff out there nowadays. Let's see. Yeah. So we'll do one in the future where it goes through all of the pages and then scrapes them all and does all 20. But for now, I'm gonna leave it here. So it's gonna do it for the first live stream of this channel. It's kind of some ghetto live stream, but I'll probably leave this one up just for safekeeping if anyone wants to see it. But that's how I built the very simple Zillow web scraper. And yeah, that's gonna do it for this one. All right, take care now.